Welcome to KX News on the Go. I'm Chance Stickland. House Majority Caucus Leader in North Dakota, Jeremy Olson, has officially resigned that post, effective immediately. KX News received this new information late Tuesday night. Olson lives in Arngard and served as a representative for District 26 since 2023. He's also on the Finance and Taxation and Energy and Natural Resources committees. The House Majority Leader is second to the Speaker of the House in party hierarchy. The Majority Leader is responsible for expediting legislative business and keeping the majority party united. KX News has obtained his resignation letter sent Tuesday to the House Republican Caucus, which reads in part, quote, "I have concluded the amount of time necessary to effectively continue to serve in my role as caucus leader during the interim, as well as devoting the time necessary to my employment is not feasible. Therefore, with appreciation and regret, I submit my resignation as caucus leader effective immediately," end quote. According to his bio, he's also a senior construction specialist outside of his government duties. We will continue to follow the story as new information becomes available. The investigation continues after a deadly fire over the weekend in Mandan, and now we're hearing from neighbors who said it was a night they'll never forget. KX News spoke to neighbors on both sides of the home that caught fire. On the right side, Carla and her husband Clayton said they were sleeping when Clayton suddenly woke his wife up, telling her they had to get out. When she looked outside, she saw burning fragments and flames lighting up the sky. They rushed out of their house and went to notify the police chief, who lives nearby, thankfully. On the left side, Dwayne Ellis and his wife Suzanne said they often talked with the couple who lived there. Dwayne also shared that his house got some damage as well.
The siding, vinyl siding melted, and the girlfriend got out. The guy that came over and knocked on the door, woke them, and they got out. But of course, he said when he opened the door, the whole back of the house was.
Right now, Mandan police and fire say they're still working to figure out what caused that fire. They do say an autopsy was done this week, and DNA samples were sent to the state lab to help identify that person who died. A big event underway right now, bringing those in the state's tourism industry together. Hundreds of professionals gathering for the 2025 North Dakota Travel Industry Conference in Minot. It's an annual event that drives tourism, education, collaboration, and innovation statewide initiatives by bringing together destination marketers, small business attractions, and hospitality professionals. This year, over the next 3 days, they're focusing on AI and marketing, rural workforce challenges, and accessible travel.
To get people educated, to help develop professionally. Networking is so key, working together with partners from across the state. And we just hope that they come away, remembering the huge opportunity we have for the travel and tourism industry. It's the third largest industry in the state. It generates, over $3 billion in direct visitor spending in all 53 counties. And so we just need to keep working together to build that as a way to diversify our state's economy.
All right, later today, the governor will present the governor's awards for travelers and tourism during a luncheon. Here's Andre with a quick check of your forecast.
Well, thank you so much, Chance. And we are starting our day out here in Bowman with some well-needed rainfall. Looking here at our current KX cam, that rainfall is coming down at this time with a few drops of rain on the KX cam at times too. And temperatures are at 50 degrees and the winds are out of the north and west at 13 miles per hour. So it's a little bit on that breezy side at this time. And Dickinson is also getting in some of that light rainfall too. And temperatures are at 49 degrees in the west are at 9 miles per hour. Now, as we head over into our current storm team radar, we are continuing to see our rain shield continuing to develop and move its way very slowly towards the east here along the I-94 corridor. But let's look a little deeper here where we are seeing a little bit of heavier rainfall near Glen Ullin into Richardson, and also just into Beulah too is seeing some of that really good rainfall. And this rainfall is expected to continue to move its way into New Salem and in Elgin as we get into the rest of our morning here. Now, as we head over into our current temperatures, our temperatures right now are mainly in the 40s and the 50s, so it is quite balmy this morning. In fact, these temperatures are about 20 to 30 degrees warmer than what we were seeing this time yesterday, and this is really going to help with our current soil temperatures, brought to you by Birds All Grain and Seed, where those values are mainly in the 40s and the 50s, so things are becoming more and more prime to really start growing growing some crops out there, folks. Now, looking at our current pattern right now, we have this cold front, right? And this is going to continue to move its way towards the east over time, and this is going to allow for us to see those rain chances today and also into our Thursday, as we're going to acquire more of a northeasterly flow caused by that area of high pressure in the northeastern portion of the country. Now, looking at our precision cast, this is 11 o'clock, and this is where we're going to see that rainfall continuing to push into portions of our viewing area, and even as we get into around 2, 3, and 4 o'clock into the capital city, and then we're going to start drying things out as we get into around 7, 8, and 9 o'clock this evening. So you may need that umbrella here in the capital city throughout the day today. Now, our highs for today will mainly be in the 60s, which means guess what? That spring meter will be at level 4 today. And once we get into tonight, temperatures will drop on down into the 30s and in the 40s too. So it's going to be another balmy night in store for us here. And as far as the system goes, we're going to continue to see it move its way towards the south and east, and that's going to allow for us to see those rain chances come back into the forecast by the time we get into our Thursday. And once we get into our Friday, this area of high pressure here is going to be moving its way into our viewing area, drying things out, and also we're going to be seeing an increase in temperatures due to a southerly flow that's going to be acquired during this period of time. Now, our highs for our Thursday will be in the 50s and the 60s, so slightly cooler. And as we head into this weekend, however, we're going to be warming things up as we get into our Friday with temperatures in the 60s for most locations. Williston could even reach 70 during the day on Friday, but look at here. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be seeing those temperatures increase into the low to mid 80s, so it's going to be something that we're going to be watching for sure. And on the icing on the cake here, we're going to see those sunny conditions return during the weekend too, so that's going to be very marvelous. So we may even be able to go on the lake and just really enjoy ourselves this weekend. And that same thing goes with Dickinson too. Now, once we get into Minot, we will see those conditions dry on out as we get into the weekend, but early next week we will see those temperatures drop down into the 60s with chances of rain potentially around here too. And that same thing goes here in Bismarck as well. So chance, it looks like in some locations today is going to be quite wet.
All right, got the umbrella handy. Be on the lookout for it. All right, for everyone here at KX News, I'm Chance Stickland. Have a great day.